Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of World Pets TV. My name is Leo. This is my daughter Madeline. She's over here playing with her little toys. Today's episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how I plan on attaching my Anubias plant onto the Driftwood. If you guys remember in the past episode, you guys might have seen when I purchased this piece of Driftwood, and I've already cut back just about every little point that I wanted it to take back. If you guys remember, I was a little bit of concern about these edges, that the goldfish might hurt themselves on these pointy edges. So I kind of have a solution for that. I've been soaking this for over a week now, and it didn't really leach too much tannins into the water. It kind of cleared up after the first couple times being soaked in the water. But basically, my solution for kind of fixing the pointy edges is I'm going to be confiscating this sponge filter that I have laying around. I'd rather waste this $5 sponge filter than the goldfish hurting themselves. So like I said, I have already trimmed down all the points that I wanted to trim down, and I think we're at where I want to be. I gotta be honest with you guys, I was a little hesitant of cutting all these things down because this really was a good piece of driftwood, and it would have made a great piece in a planted aquarium. But you know, this is what I could find that will better suit my needs. So unfortunately, I had to take one for the team, and I kind of cut it back. Now I'm gonna cut the sponge filter in a little bit, and I'll come back and show you guys where I'm at. So stay tuned. Where we're at so far, I went ahead and cut the sponge filter right over the tips. As you guys can see now, some of you guys might think this looks a little ugly, and you're probably not wrong. At this point, I'm not looking too much for aesthetics. It's kind of more a safety thing. I don't want the fish to run in here and pop out an eye. I'd rather have, you know, healthy fish than have something that looks really nice. So at this point, this is where we're at. Hopefully over time, the Anubias will just grow over it and we won't even see this. But this is where we're at so far. The next step is I'm going to be taking apart all the Anubias and see how many plants we can get out of this. I purchased 3 different kinds, but I'm hoping we could get a little bit more than that, so stick around. So we're back. I went ahead and cut the Anubias into separate little plants. This is the Anubias broadleaf. We made 2 plants out of that one. This is the medium-sized Anubias, and I made 2 of them out of it. I could have probably made a couple more out of this one, but for now I'm just going to let this grow out and then maybe separate it in the future. Out of the smaller Anubias, the Anubias Nana, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 pieces out of the small Anubias pot, which is pretty good. I'm kind of surprised on that one. So the next step is going to be attaching it to the driftwood. I'm going to be simply using a fishing line. So you probably can't even see the fishing line through the camera, but I'm going to be using fishing line, attaching it to the driftwood. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're all done putting the Anubias onto the driftwood. Some spots I did use fishing line, and some spots I went ahead and used little rubber bands or little hair ties. Luckily I have a daughter, I just went ahead and confiscated some that she has. I think it came out okay. We're gonna go ahead and stick it in the aquarium and see how it looks, so give me 1 second. Alright guys, so what do you guys think? I'm not 100% sure I like it. It's a little bit bigger in the tank once I see it in here. It's bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I had to use one of the suction cups on the bottom. I kind of drilled the hole to put a suction cup underneath to kind of hold it in place because it wasn't sinking the way I wanted it to. But it's a lot bigger than what I was thinking that it was going to be in the tank. So I'm still not 100% sold that it's going to stay like this. I might trim it down or make it smaller. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe because it's so brand new. I'm going to leave it like this for about a week or two, kind of see if it grows on me. If it doesn't, then I'm going to go ahead and completely change it out and fix it. I don't want to keep hacking at that driftwood because that driftwood is actually a really nice piece of driftwood. If I just don't like it, maybe I'll just get a smaller piece of a regular driftwood and put it on the bottom. But I'm not 100% sure I like it yet. Let me know what you guys think. Hope this helps in any ways, guys. I really would appreciate any comments that you guys would have. I'm trying to be a little quiet because my daughter went to sleep. But alright guys, so thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day, guys.